Hey there, welcome to the Wait Where Was I podcast. I'm Blake.
I'm Sam.
I was about to swear there. We're doing a late record tonight. So I'm like mentally I'm I'm mentally I'm mentally overseas.
I'm kind of in the opposite place right now where like I've had a really good writing day today and am like just really hyped, like in a good mood, but it's also like nearly 8 o'clock and I don't really have anything to do.
I've been told by people that they think I'm gonna be rich one day, and then I tell them that I have ADHD. And I can't commit to a project.
Well, that's not impossible. I get like I think like there's probably quite a few celebrities that have ADHD. I'm probably wrong, but I think Tom Cruise does.
He's also dyslexic.
Oh no, he has dyslexia, yeah.
I think he has ADHD too.
Maybe I'm getting confused with those.
Elon Musk is autistic, but I don't want to be like Elon Musk.
No. Well, it definitely makes sense that he has autism, like cars, spaceships.
He got the VIP autism.
Yeah. He got the autism that works out for you.
And who even does like the greeting, like the like, I'm not going to do it, but like the waving around? Like, no one does that. That's not real.
Accidentally, as a dance move, I like started doing it and was like, wait a minute. And then like the worst part was I was at my best friend's ball,
Balls.
which was like a week ago. And I eventually like got the energy to actually like
You're just not going to acknowledge me.
no, I'm not gonna acknowledge you just yelling balls.
Balls.
Yeah, so I eventually was like at the level of being tired where you just suddenly have energy again. So I was like, screw it, I'm gonna dance, because why not? And I remembered I did dance for a few years, and some of my improv skills just came in out of nowhere.
A sprinkler.
I can't remember what the lyric was in the song, but it was something about like everybody or like looking up, something along the lines of that. And that's when I like put my arm up, and then like I was pointing so it didn't look like exactly the thing.
Like Elon Musk.
Yeah. But I realized like part way up I was like, oh crap, and then I like swapped hand and like kinda did it, and all my friends were like, whoa, don't do that. Like, it was pretty funny.
Elongate it.
You know, being in a high school ball was really strange. I also went to high school for a day. I don't think, was that brought up last episode? No. I don't remember if I brought up that I went to high school for a day or not in the previous recording.
I'm not sure.
If I did, then I'll shut up. If I didn't, then that's a story for another time.
How's your phone?
How's my phone? Oh, we have to bring this up.
After falling from what, 10 meters?
So I live on the second floor of my building.
The second? I swear there was more stairs than that.
I'm in a different building.
I know, I helped you move. I was there.
There's only 2 floors, which is the top floor. Ground 1 and 2. I live on like one of the edges of the top floor, and I have like a little bathroom ensuite thing, and
You also have a phone.
I have a phone. I do have a phone, and I opened my window in my bathroom. It's like a little it's like a small one, so I could like air it out. So I just had a shower, and my phone was leaning against the window while it was closed, just playing music. And then I'd opened my window to like make my mirror less foggy and everything. Completely forgot my phone was leaning against said window, and I heard my music just fade away really quickly. I'm like, uh-oh, that's not good. And I heard a bounce against, there's like a tiny bit of roof like just under my window. I heard my phone bounce and then hit something else, and I was like, oh no, where did it go? So I was looking down like at the little like ceiling bit, like where is it? And then I heard the music again, looked like a little further up at the concrete, and my phone was face down on the concrete. I was like, oh no, my phone's screwed. So I got out this like bathroom, got dressed as fast as I could, ran downstairs, out to where my phone was. It has the tiniest scratch, you can't even see it that well on my camera, on the corner of my phone case. Otherwise, it is perfectly fine. That is a funny photo to show up. It's like my lock screen. Yeah, my phone magically lived that.
If I ever struggle to get out of bed in the morning, I'm going to think of that miraculous survival of your iPhone 16.
I am so thankful that my mistake didn't end really badly, because that would have been
Funny.
a very annoying thing. Well, it would have been kind of funny, but it would have been a very annoying thing to get fixed, because that would cost quite a lot.
I'm not very good at sympathizing with people, but that's the kind of thing I'd just be like, it'd happen to them, and I'd just be like, oh my god, I'll buy you a new phone, even though I did nothing. You broke your own phone.
There's a slim chance there's going to be a hardware problem, but I've been using my phone the whole day and there's nothing that different, so.
You iPhone kid.
There's cheering outside. That's probably going to pick up in the podcast. Hello?
Hi.
I don't know what's happening.
Me 24/7.
I have a neighbor that is loud. I just don't know who it is. I haven't met anyone who lives on this floor.
Oh.
Except one. Because I knew them already. But I think they're up in Auckland.
Hey, I'm up in Auckland.
Indeed.
I'm not going to be soon.
Oh.
I'm going to, in about an hour, I'm leaving.
To go where?
I'm going to fly.
Do you actually have a flight in an hour?
No, I'd be at the airport 3 hours ago if that was the case.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you should leave.
No, I'm gonna go to the top of the Sky Tower and then I'm going to grow wings and fly to Australia.
Fun. Yeah, that'd work.
I like how when I'm tired and my meds are partially worn off, I just start lying. That's how my brain works.
I mean, at least that was a lie that wasn't like... Well, I guess the flight to Australia by jumping off the Sky Tower is like a blatant lie. Blatant? Obvious lie.
A blatant.
A blatant lie, yeah. It's a blatant lie.
That's so mean. Why would you say that?
You came up with it.
What are you trying to gaslight me?
Oh, no.
I know what gaslighting is. Don't try to gaslight me.
I can't play this game.
Continue what you were saying.
I don't remember what I was talking about. I think it was just like end of story. My phone survived.
After you dropped it off the Sky Tower.
Yeah.
Cool.
The equivalent of the Sky Tower for Wellington.
For your height.
Shut up.
I'm only, a foot taller than you?
Something like that.
No, not something like that. How tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
6'4", by the way. People assume I'm really short.
See, I'm pretty sure, like, I would have talked about this already. Like, before I had met you in person, I would have imagined you being taller than me, but, like, only by a few centimeters. Like, you'd be, like, 6'1" or something.
By a few centimeters.
So, like, say I'm 182, which I'm pretty sure I am. I imagine you being, like, 186 plus.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure why I thought that, because I didn't consider the fact that you're a year younger than I am, but like, I don't know, that just didn't cross my mind. And then
I crossed the road.
Somehow you're like way taller.
I don't know what I'm on about, eh?
Yeah, I don't know what you're on about. I was just finishing my thought.
6'4", by the way. Maybe 6'3", but gotta round up. You can't math.floor when you can math.cl.
I don't get it.
Comment below if you got that joke, and then after that go to therapy. I just want to see what you're going to say next.
I was going to say, what's been happening?
Nothing at all. I haven't done anything in the last 2 weeks.
Damn.
I've been sitting in this chair since Monday 3 weeks ago, which was when I got back from Wellington.
We went to the city.
Yeah, that was Monday 3 weeks ago.
No, that was a Tuesday 2 weeks ago.
I hate that you know that because you can prove me wrong.
Yeah.
Stop being good at remembering things, please.
This is a rare moment.
That doesn't sound quite right.
Yeah, I don't normally remember things. Like, like my dad pointed this to me like I don't know, like a week or two ago. He was like, "You repeat yourself in the podcast so many times. Like the things you've already brought up, like you've already said that before." I'm like, "Oh, whoops."
What I usually do, like I do the same thing every week. I just message you the episode title and then question marks at the bottom of the message just to run it past you. And then you just go, I don't even remember what we talked about.
Yeah. Even if like you message me the title like the same day we record, I'm like, "Oh, we talked about that? Really? I don't remember that." Oh, I remember last episode. That was when my laptop died and then started recording again once it turned on, and I didn't know.
I'll play it now.
Wait, am I recording right now? This is the podcast recording. I didn't think it was gonna keep going. Play the clip again.
I just did. What are you on about?
You play it twice.
Okay, here it is.
This is the podcast recording. This is just gonna get really annoying for you to do.
Not really. It's actually a lot easier than trying to find like a nice clean cut between the two of us, so it doesn't seem like we're cutting out half of the episode.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Peek behind the curtain, we usually record for about 30 or 40 minutes and it turns into a 16 to 20 minute episode.
Yeah, I think our longest recording has been like an hour 10 or something.
And that was a 16-minute episode.
Yeah, that turned into like, a 16-minute episode.
Considering this is a show about just being unfiltered, turning an hour and 10 minutes into 16 minutes is kind of diabolical.
Yeah, well, we do occasionally bring up things that like wouldn't be appropriate for like a podcast context. So, like it is necessary to have like I don't like if we did this kind of thing in a live context, I feel like that'd be way more tricky.
That's my job.
Well, yeah, that is your job. It would be harder for me to think about, but I kind of know how to like filter myself a little bit because I've done like Twitch streaming and that kind of a thing in the past before. So I have a tiny bit of a background in it, but podcasts, it's easier to like get carried away without thinking about like something you should not say, if you know what I mean.
Not a clue.
Okay.
I mean, in radio, I kind of just have like I have what's called a show plan, which I don't need I explain more.
Plan for the show, basically. I did it! Yay!
Look, I got engaged.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
To whom?
I'm not actually sure.
Oh.
Close up. Oh, that is a real close up. Close up. On my other camera.
That's not even the correct finger, is it?
You know what it is? Hey, I'll sue.
With what?
A lawyer.
I figure how law works. Here we go. Sam is brain farting again on the podcast.
I'll charge you money. How?
No, I forget that, like, with the charge money thing, you don't have to have that kind of money yourself.
What are you talking about?
Like, if you were sued a certain amount of money, you don't, like, say you sued me for $100, you would not need to have $100 related to that. For some reason in my brain, I don't know, my brain with lawsuits just did not comply there.
You know what the most incorrect part of that is?
What?
Thinking I'd only sue you for $100.
Yes.
I know you're making bank.
From what?
Music.
No, I wish. So I hold on, I'll show this because I don't care. I withdrew like my earnings from DistroKid like late April, early May. I can't remember, one of the two. And since then, so like 2 months ish of music being played, I've made $5.
You didn't even make it. They just owe it to you.
And that's actually in US dollars. So I have like
$9.
$4.98 USD to New Zealand dollar. Oh, Siri just stopped. $4.98 USD to New Zealand dollar.
$8.21.
Would you like to use ChatGPT? Sure.
$8.21.
Siri is useless on my phone. Maybe my Siri got more brain damage after me dropping my phone from the window.
Well, actually, Siri is running from probably a server in either Auckland, Christchurch, or Sydney, and just kind of your phone connects to the server. It sends your prompt, and then the server returns an audio file, which is Siri's response.
Well, my connection to the server has gotten worse then.
No, it hasn't. The server's gotten worse in general.
Oh, okay.
Siri's intelligence isn't based on how connected you are.
It sent like a me dropping my like somehow the like servers like had a sixth sense and like felt my phone drop, and they were like, "Oh, this guy doesn't treat his phone well. We gotta make his Siri worse."
We're gonna make Siri worse.
Yeah, even though I rarely use it anyway because of how awful it is, and half the time it's like, you ask a question, and then it's like, here's what I found on the web. Like, read it.
That's like someone working at a sushi shop. They don't like you and they want you dead, so they don't poison your sushi. They just remove all the chopsticks. It's pointless.
Yeah.
And I'm a sucker for chopsticks.
I can't really use chopsticks well.
I know, I've seen you.
Have you?
No.
I was gonna say, when did I have something with chopsticks?
I don't know, I just know you and imagine.
Yeah, it's fair. I'm pretty sure the last time I tried using chopsticks, I went to a hot pot. It's like one of those places where you like grab the food and then like at your table you just boil the thing and then eat it. Like, it's pretty cool.
You have to cook your own food?
Yeah, you like literally just boil the food and then you pay for it afterward.
Fun fact, I wear socks on the beach.
Like socks and that's it.
With shoes on.
If you're walking socks as your like choice of footwear on a beach, I'd be concerned.
I wear socks on carpet because I can't stand the feeling of carpet. Imagine how I do just plain socks on a beach. Yesterday I was doing an interview with someone from the United States, and he made me, as I mentioned 10 minutes ago, and he made me remember that I've never been to PR Beach.
I probably haven't either because that doesn't sound familiar.
You're typing in chat. I think you're supposed to be Googling.
Oh, wait, is Piha Beach the beach that has the that frickin' Windows screen?
No, that's down in the South Island.
You know, I have not been to many of the like well-known beaches in New Zealand. I think the most well-known beach that I've been to is way up like Kaitaia way. This is not what I was thinking of, but I've also been to Shipwreck Bay.
Who?
Shipwreck Bay. It's like,
who?
What do you mean who?
Who? And that was my impression of an owl. That's the best thing I've ever said.
Real.
I thought of that on the spot. Okay, it's not funny anymore.
Oh no, I found it. I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation of that. Maitai Bay?
Is that not in Taupo?
No.
I don't know, Mai Tai's a street in Taupo.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, let's do Song of the Show.
Song of the show this week is my choice. I'm going to do one of my favorite Why Don't We members who are right behind me there. Jack Avery, his debut single, Please Don't Go. Banger R&B hip-hop track. I would highly recommend going and supporting his debut single. Play the song.
Already did.
Oh, okay, my bad.
You want me to play this one again too?
Okay.
No. Anyway, thank you for watching or listening this week. My name is Blake.
My name's Sam.
I have autism.
And I don't.
You don't have autism?
Maybe.
I say yes.
When I can afford and find a psychiatrist, I will let you know.
I'm autistic. I'm your psychiatrist.
Wait. That's not the way around it works. You don't diagnose yourself.
The number one symptom of having ADHD is being able to diagnose other people with it.
Do I have ADHD?
Did you clock that was sarcasm?
No.
Oh, you're autistic.
Yay! I'm definitely somewhere in that spectrum. I have a podcast. This guy.
I have a podcast. That means I'm inherently autistic. And I've always said that.
Yep.
It's raining.
It is raining.
It's raining. It's pouring. I'm snoring.